Welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 5.
Since we thwarted their invasion, we haven't seen any major offensive operation by the enemy for several weeks. Almost like we're at peace again, eh, people? Anyway, let's start the briefing.
Yuktobanian combat operations have been dormant since their failed large-scale invasion and the loss of their underwater carrier, Sinfaxi. However, there is still concern over a possible infiltration by small-scale forces from the ground and the air. You will split into flights of 2 and carry out patrols in the area from Akerson Hill to the northern coastline. The airspace above the grain fields extending around Akerson is covered by our Osea AA system. The system automatically fires missiles at any hostile aircraft it detects. Patrol the northern coastline of Akerson Hill, which is out of our AA system's range.
What is the point of an AA system if it's set so far back?
Plot?
Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Jeez.
Yeah, it's like, they did their research for Ace Combat 5. They didn't do that much research.
No kidding.
Also, let's see here. I unlocked a whole hell of a lot of new planes.
The MiG-29. Such a fucking... so useless in every Ace Combat game it's in. Which is a shame, because it's a neat plane, but it's terrible. It's terrible to fly. The weapons are always, not that great, and the camo is never worth anything. But I mean, whatever.
The MiG-29 is basically like, it's a functional stopgap plane, really.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that you buy when you haven't unlocked, like, the F-15 or the F-22 yet, or whatever.
I think of it as more for, like, the flanker line. Yeah, I always I always put Chopper in a Prowler for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always make Chopper Team just fly the slowest, jankiest shit I can find.
Usually I put Grim in, like, the attacker plane, but,
Yeah, I always put Chopper in the worst plane, that just because I know he loves to complain. And, for a certain mission, I always put him in the Prowler, just to maximize the war crime potential.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Finally, a response. This is the Ocean Air Force transport plane Mother Goose 1. We're flying to the neutral country of Northport. We have the transmitter set to minimum power. Please come in closer so we can hear. I think this is you on our radar. Can you see us? We'd like you to guide us to a safe passage corridor through the AA defenses. We're on a top-secret mission and are not transmitting a valid friendly ID signal to the ground-based automatic defense systems. As a result, a friendly surface-to-air missile was mistakenly fired at us. We narrowly avoided a direct hit, but our radar system was destroyed, and we can't fly a safe path through the AA system.
Oh snap, in-flight briefing.
The transport plane through the AA system's radar coverage and take it to Akerson Hill. The transport is on a top-secret mission, so its ID signal has not been registered in the AA system's database. As a result, if the transport is picked up by the AA system, it may be shot down by our own missile fire. The engagement zone of this ground-based AA system is displayed on your radar. Due to combat damage, the transport's radar system is inoperable, and its maneuverability restricted. Guide the plane so it stays out of the AA system's engagement zone.
You thought this was going to be a boring mission, huh? Well, surprise gimmick mission!
Leave it to Ace Combat 5 to tell you the exact same shit, like twice in 30 seconds. Like, if any game would do it, it would be 5.
Nah, I think Lightning Returns has it beaten in terms of just, like, repeated information to time ratio.
Now, I'm interested to see which route you take, because there's that sort of zigzag, hang a lantern on it type of route to the right of your present heading. But there's sort of a nice little crack that you can always just sort of barely weasel through to the left of that, and I'm very interested to see which one you take.
The radio's picking up the
Oh.
I think I...
Yeah! Why are you so surprised now, buddy?
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of the radios picking up the enemy's voice, honestly, I feel like if they had made Joint Assault in the Assault Horizon engine, it would have been a better game than either of the other ones, because it has, among other things, you pick up the enemy transmissions, and that just makes it feel like more of an Ace Combat game.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, you are going left. All right, you sneaky person.
Yeah.
Ever since I discovered the route to the left, I just can't ever bring myself to get through the, other way. Because it's just so much harder. Or not harder, but it's so much more boring.
Please fly a course that avoids the AA system.
Okay, that's the third time we've been told to do that.
Yeah, like you were talking about like repeated dialogue in the in the Assault Horizon video. Yeah, like
Plug
this
alert.
one kind of. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go watch Assault Horizon. Oh, also yeah, like I figured since this is a gimmick mission, I'll try my own gimmick. I'm gonna try to fly this mission as much as I can with the reverse view, like just keep the transport plane in view at all times and just literally fly entirely by radar and the yaw rudder.
Nice. If only my copy of 5 still worked, I would try that.
Also, yeah, and because I'm doing it this way, you can just see, like, how fucking glitchy and impatient, like, Nagase gets in the background there, just zipping around all over the goddamn place.
Can she clip you? Or not? In this part.
That's a good question. I think she comes pretty damn close to it, but not quite. Like, see, like, yeah, like, she'll always veer away at the last possible second, like there.
Yeah, because I know that you can crash into your wingmates during the very beginning of the first mission. I think it's because their paths are sort of scripted then.
Yeah.
Here comes the fun part.
Oh yeah, this little tiny keyhole gap. Yeah, this is the reason why this is the second take of this mission that I had to do.
Don't you get, like, one freebie, though?
Yeah, you get one, but then, like, there is, like, there's one coming up that's, like, two of them sort of stacked on top of one another. And, like, the way that I, like, weave through them, like, yeah, Mother Goose won straight into one, and then immediately turned and, like, overcorrected and went into the second one, and then that was it. It was game over.
God. I hate those little tiny ones. It's like, why even bother?
Yeah. It's probably just some fucker on the ground with just an RPG just waiting there.
Or just a bucket full of rocks, maybe.
Yeah, that's like...
Smooth on our end.
The Ocean Air Force pays me $20 an hour just to sit here.
I'll take the controls. You check the instruments for me. Look forward and take a deep breath. Stay calm.
It's okay. It was just a sensor malfunction.
Man. For restricted maneuverability, he's taking some awful deep, dives and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, you should have seen the scrap run I did of this. Like, I had the fucking thing, like, vertical at a 45-degree angle, like, just sort of, like, hydroplaning through the sky, and I'm going like, yeah, bullshit, this thing is a busted plane. Yeah.
When it's not taking damage, it's the only C5 in the world that can do a fucking Cobra. Yeah.
No, the ones in fucking Operation Katina have it beat by a mile.
Yeah. Bonus points because they just stand still until you get near them.
And they take 8 missiles to shoot down.
Woo!
Also, yeah, like that would have been a death in the first mission there, what Nagase just pulled.
Mother Goose 1, we'll take care of him. Please separate at maximum speed.
Please, I'm counting on you. What are they doing in this airspace anyway?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe they're coming to shoot at us.
Additional enemy targets on radar. Mother Goose 1, please keep your current vector.
Roger.
And it is interesting, the planes that they send at you here, they all make sense because they're Tomcats, which are obviously off a carrier, and they're foxhounds, rather, which have nice range.
And they're specific interceptors, too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Chopper, Grim, cover
So,
me.
good luck getting them off a fucking carrier, though.
No matter what.
The captive's missile hit the target!
Why are you surprised by that, Nagase?
Yeah, geez. Have a little faith, huh?
Hey, get back in your seat. Don't approach them. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, it's Dutch rolling. This is a transport plane, Mother Goose 1.
What is a Dutch roll exactly? It didn't seem to be doing much of anything special just then.
There was a spy in the crew. Two of the engines are shut down. Hey, what kind of cargo you got in there? Is it something dangerous?
Good move, Archer, getting right in the way of the missiles.
By a straight bullet. Tommy's holding the stick now, but he's just a secretary. He's never piloted a plane before.
Also, yeah, some interesting dialogue there.
Who are you? I guess you would call me the cargo on this plane. Could you tell me how to control this thing? I'll relay everything to you.
Yeah, it's interesting they don't say what kind of secretary the guy is.
To landing.
I think of it more as a sort of personal assistant.
Can you find your flap?
Oh, and by the way, this is... I don't remember if you've had to deal with A-10s, but I know you've had to deal with tornadoes so far. I hate the way this game does armor on enemies, because tornadoes, foxhounds, and A-10s, and I think that's it. Those are the only planes that take 3 missiles instead of 2. And I think you mentioned this, and I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 has a mission that's kind of like this. 3, I think.
I never played Electrosphere, but there is a mission like this in Electrosphere, though.
Yeah, the balloon. You
Yeah.
have to shoot the cooling towers.
Yeah.
Tommy's going to try landing now. He's doing his best, but he's...
God, it took me so long to figure out how to do this right. Like, I'd always end up just fucking off out to the coast for no good reason and not being able to get back in time.
Yeah, like that one last Yuktobanian plane for some reason just decides to like haul ass out of there. Like it's decided that okay, the mission's failed, let's get out of here. So, it's designed to basically lead you on a wild goose chase to get you away from the transport, so that when this part of the mission crops up, you're kind of fucked if you try to scramble back.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, like I've got to do a glide path there because I think like, oh, okay, well those were the only 2 things that showed up. Like, oh shit, there's another one. So
Yeah, I used to always forget about those other ones, and it was, shall we say, fucking annoying.
Hey, kid! Don't give yourself a headache aiming at every single one.
Man, imagine if they were all destructible. So much point grinding.
Altitude 100 feet.
I'm just noticing that you've had LASMs this whole time, and you just haven't been bothering with them.
yeah, because you have so many regular missiles at this point.
I guess so.
That's,
Plus, at that
yeah.
kind of range, it wouldn't be much help.
And also, yeah, the LASMs are basically ground-based ones anyway, so, like, kind of a little bit useless to take into a, like, an air-to-air mission, and also, yeah, overkill incredibly for the windmills.
Still, though, at this stage, you have to grind where you can, you know, to get the E.
Are you alright, Mr. Cargo?
Yeah, I guess. That was a pretty smooth ride, actually.
Mr.
He says inside a smoking plane.
Yeah.
What is it?
The Bird of Peace. Did you really have to use that beautiful white bird for this war? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to see your Bridge of Peace span into outer space.
It's still possible. Thanks to the bird, we're on even terms now. I'm trying to get to North Point because I believe we have a chance.
Ooh, name drop.
Talks in neutral territory.
Right. Communication is vital.
So I can still believe in you then. I don't want to see any more young men or women lose their lives.
Me neither. Uh-oh, I'm out of fuel. This is...
Way to kill the mood, Chopper.
More to the point, nice of you to tell us when you were at bingo.
the rest to us. We'll provide support until the transport plane's crew is rescued.
Roger, 8492nd. Take care of him for us.
Sure thing.
Awesome, thanks, guys. So yeah, let's not call us, or let's not dance around the issue here like the game does. Let's call a spade a spade. That was the president of Osea we just saved.
Yep. Central Command. The crew on board the transport
And
plane you encountered
yeah,
during
again,
your
that
patrol have been rescued by the 8492nd
like
Squadron.
that line about
That is
like
currently all the
the guy flying the
information
plane
we
he's just a press secretary. I'd like to think that was like actually like he meant like that's his fucking press secretary. Like that's fucking Sean Spicer trying to fly the damn plane.
Secretary of Defense.
After my article, The Four Wings of Sand Island, was published to wide acclaim, I grew bolder. Here was a profile view of the base commander, the emperor of this base.
Don't. He's in a bad mood today. If he catches you, he'll have your head.
What happened?
The Arkbird.
Huh?
The white bird in outer space, with Yuktobania outclassing us in firepower. It was the President's one trump card in the peace negotiations. And now, it's fallen right out of our hands.
So you're saying we don't know how long the war will drag on? The Arkbird. A superweapon capable of attacking from space, far beyond the reach of the enemy. Its power generator was destroyed by explosives planted inside a supply shipment launched from Earth. Once again, the balance of power had tipped toward Yuktobania.